Here's a surprising fact about India. Between 2014 and 2021, nearly 2,800 foreign companies shut down their operations there, which amounts to about 1/6 of all the multinational companies that were registered in the country. Many big-name multinational companies have struggled to succeed in India. Some notable examples include General Motors from the US, Vodafone Group from Britain, Holcim Group from Switzerland, and BYD from China. Now, with India boasting a large and steadily growing domestic market, a plentiful supply of affordable labor, a big English-speaking population, decent economic growth, and a favorable geopolitical situation, you'd think global giants would be lining up to invest there. But despite India's hunger for economic growth, the country hasn't seen a significant rise in foreign direct investment. According to the OECD, China saw a 90% drop in FDI inflows in 2023, which was expected as the West tries to decouple from China, with the US urging American companies to diversify away from China and bring manufacturing back home. Here's the kicker. That drop in China's FDI isn't flowing into India either. In fact, FDI inflows to India were down by 54%. So, is India falling out of favor for FDI as well? Why aren't businesses flocking to India as they diversify their investments away from China? In this video, we'll dive into why India struggles to attract businesses and investments like China did in the past. Before you continue watching, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to show your support. India's challenging business environment. India has earned the nickname "Graveyard of Foreign Companies" because it's tough for foreign businesses to thrive there. The country's business environment is known for being tricky, especially with confusing market rules and inconsistent law enforcement. One of the biggest headaches for foreign companies in India is dealing with strict tax inspections. Big names like Foxconn, Samsung, and Walmart have been hit with hefty fines for things like hiding investments, dodging taxes, and falsifying accounts. The Indian government often uses these tax issues to control and limit foreign investment. For example, Amazon got slapped with a massive $24 million fine for not being upfront about its investment in a retail group. Other companies, including some from Japan and South Korea, have faced similar investigations. Last year, Foxconn was raided for allegedly hiding income and evading taxes. Meanwhile, companies like Nokia, IBM, Vivo, and Wistron have also faced significant challenges in India. The way India uses tax enforcement to manage foreign investment has even been called tax terrorism. While the government argues that this approach helps protect its revenue and keep foreign corporations in check, critics say it could scare away future investments and hurt economic growth. This aggressive tax scrutiny has made many Western companies nervous. In recent years, the Indian government has ramped up its pressure on foreign companies, hitting them with what many see as unfair charges. Major players like Google, Amazon, Nokia, and Samsung have all faced hefty fines, while companies like Intel and Wistron have also run into serious issues in the Indian market. As India tries to attract more foreign investment, fixing these regulatory issues is crucial to building trust and confidence among international businesses. China has built an unmatched manufacturing ecosystem. If you're a business owner looking to streamline your manufacturing process, there are some key differences between setting up in China versus India that you should know about. First, to build a factory and manufacture your goods, you need to get a land. Land acquisition in China is a breeze. The government has a commission that offers a wide range of land sizes, which they lease to companies for anywhere from 9 to 999 years. The costs are low, And for Chinese manufacturers, it's often free. You just need to apply, pick your land, and it's yours. No one can challenge your lease. In contrast, acquiring land in India is a complicated and time-consuming process. There are no long-term leases, like in China. Instead, you usually have to buy the land outright. Even then, you'll likely face legal and bureaucratic hurdles, including interference from local governments and courts. The process can take years, and you might end up stuck in court battles over land disputes. Second, once you have secured the land, you need labor force. When it comes to building a labor force, China makes it easy. You can simply contact a labor agency, give them your requirements, and they'll provide fully trained workers ready to start as soon as your factory is built. Everything, from supervisors to laborers, is handled for you, and your operation can be up and running smoothly within 45 days. In India, however, finding skilled labor is a challenge. There are often unofficial quotas, labor demands, and potential unionization issues to deal with. Politicians might also get involved, causing further delays. It could take up to a year to get your workforce in place, and even then, many workers will require additional training. Third, don't forget about getting all the machines for your factory. Machinery is another area where China has the upper hand. Since most machines are made locally, you can get everything you need quickly and efficiently. In India, most machinery needs to be imported, which can take anywhere from 2 to 24 months. Replacing parts can also be a slow and frustrating process. Finally, once your goods have been manufactured, you need a distribution network. Distribution in China is well organized and efficient. The country has a ready-made network that can get your products to market in as little as 14 to 21 days. In India, the distribution network is less developed, and you'll need to navigate multiple layers of bureaucracy at every step. This can make the process slow and costly, with shipping times ranging from 45 to 180 days. Overall, China offers a much smoother and more efficient process for manufacturers compared to the numerous challenges you might face in India. This is why India is still lagging behind China in terms of manufacturing output and attracting FDI. Market demand in India isn't looking great. Indian Prime Minister Modi once bragged in an Economic Times interview about his government's impressive effort to get rice and lentils to 800 million people during the pandemic lockdown. He called it a program without parallel in human history. This huge number is key for foreign companies eyeing India. It shows that out of India's 1.4 billion people, 800 million are in the low-income bracket and rely on government food aid. These folks aren't likely to be buying up expensive goods and services from American companies. Just having a big population isn't enough for foreign companies to jump in. The people also need to have the cash to spend on their products. So, it wouldn't make much sense for an American company to ditch China and move to India. And these are some of the core reasons why businesses are not choosing India as their alternative to China. Do you agree with our analysis? Share your thoughts and leave your comments below. If you like what you watched, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to show your support.